Welcome to DaVinciGraph. In this video, we'll walk you through how to create your token using the DaVinciGraph Token Manager Service. In the menu on the left, go to Token Manager and click on Create Token to get started. Let's start with the basic information for your token. You can choose any name you like, up to 100 characters. Remember, token names don't have to be unique on the Hedera network. For this example, we'll set the token name as Hedera Dog. The token symbol is a short, memorable identifier for your token, usually an acronym. It helps people quickly recognize and refer to the token. While it doesn't have to be unique on the Hedera network and can be up to 100 characters, shorter symbols are typically more effective. For example, the symbol of Bitcoin is BTC, Ethereum is ETH, and Hedera is HBAR. For our Hedera Dog token, we'll use hoof as the symbol. The decimal setting on the Hedera network defines how many decimal places your token can be divided into. In other words, it determines the smallest unit of the token that can be transacted. You can choose any whole number between 0 and 18 for the decimal value, with common choices being 6, 8, or 9. Keep in mind, decimals must be entered as whole numbers, no commas or decimal points. Once set, the decimal value of a token cannot be changed. For our Hedera Dog, we'll set the decimals to 9. This means each hoof token can be divided into smaller units, up to 9 decimal places. This allows for precise transactions with fractions of the token. Now, let's set the supply for our hoof token. The supply of a token refers to the total amount of that token that can exist. Think of it like the number of coins or units available, whether it's limited or can be adjusted over time. Fungible tokens can have either a finite or infinite supply type. Finite supply is a fixed number set at creation, meaning no more tokens can be created once this limit is reached. Infinite supply allows for more flexibility, as additional tokens can be minted after creation. For our hoof token, we're setting the supply to finite. This is a popular choice, as a fixed supply often helps build trust with investors. Generally, investors tend to be cautious with tokens that have an infinite supply, since they worry about potential inflation if more tokens are minted over time. A finite supply adds a sense of scarcity, which can make the token feel more valuable and reliable in the long term. The initial supply is simply the number of tokens that will be created right when the token is launched. This initial amount will be directly transferred to your account, giving you control over these tokens from the start. The maximum supply is the total number of tokens that can ever be created for a token with a finite supply type. This sets a hard cap, ensuring that no additional tokens can be minted once this limit is reached. For the hoof token, we're setting both the initial supply and the maximum supply to 100 million tokens. This means, when the token is created, all 100 million tokens will be minted and transferred to our account right from the start. We will have full control over the entire supply from day one. Since the supply is finite, 100 million is the absolute limit for hoof tokens. No additional tokens can be created or minted beyond this amount, which can reassure investors about the fixed supply and help prevent inflation. Now, let's talk about token fees. How much fee would be transferred to your account for any transaction on this token? This feature allows token creators to set transaction fees to help cover operational costs. Fees are optional, and it's actually quite common not to set them at all. In fractional fee, we have percent. This is the percentage of the transaction amount that will be taken as a fee. It's common to use smaller percentages here, like 0.1% or 0.2%, and to keep it below 20%. Next is min. This is a minimum fee. So if the calculated percentage-based fee is lower than this amount, the minimum fee will be charged instead. Then there's max. This sets a maximum fee. If the calculated percentage fee goes above this amount, it caps off at the maximum fee instead. Finally, we have how the fee is applied. Generally, the fee is added to the transaction amount if sender is selected. That means the sender covers the cost of the fee. If receiver is selected, the fee is subtracted from the amount, so the receiver gets the transferred amount minus the fee. In fixed fee. A fixed fee can be set in either token amount or HBAR amount. This means a set amount will be taken as a fee regardless of the transaction size. For the HOOF token, we've chosen not to set any transaction fees. This decision is all about keeping things simple and accessible for users. With no fees, users can transfer HOOF tokens freely, without any extra costs, making it easier to use and encouraging more people to participate in the ecosystem. Let's walk through the keys and what each one does for your token. Admin key. Think of this as the main control key. It lets you update, delete, and manage key settings for your token. If you don't set an admin key, the token becomes permanent, meaning no changes can be made. Supply key. This key allows you to increase or decrease the token supply, so you can create or remove tokens as needed. Without this key, the token supply is fixed. KYC key. If you want to require verification for users, this key enables KYC or Know Your Customer checks. You can approve or revoke KYC for accounts. Without it, KYC isn't needed. Wipe key. This key lets you clear a token balance from an account if needed. If you don't set a wipe key, token balances can't be wiped from accounts. Freeze key. Use this key to freeze or unfreeze accounts. Freezing stops an account from making transactions with the token. No freeze key means accounts can't be frozen. Fee schedule key. This key lets you adjust the token's fee structure. If you don't set it, the fees can't be changed. Pause key. This key allows you to pause all token transactions. When the token is paused, it can't be used in any transfers or trades. The metadata key is important for updating a token's metadata information on the Hedera network. We suggest setting this key so you can update the token's metadata later if needed. For the HOOF token, this is the only key we've set. And it's time to add a logo to our token. This logo will be uploaded to Arweave, a permanent data storage blockchain, and saved in our token's metadata. This way, our token will have a logo right at launch. For adding logo, click on Select an image and add your logo. For HOOF token, we designed this cute dog. A great logo can really help your token succeed. It makes your token easily recognizable and helping it stand out in a busy market. A well-designed logo creates an emotional connection with users, making them feel more connected to the brand. And it ensures your token looks consistent across all platforms. A solid logo is a powerful tool for your token's success. Next step is metadata. Metadata is like extra information about your token stored online as a JSON file. The link to this file becomes part of your token's data on the Hedera network. If you already have a metadata file, simply provide the link. If not, no worries. You can use DaVinciGraph's metadata maker. It simplifies the whole process and uploads the file to Arweave for secure and permanent storage. Let's click on Update, then Metadata, and create the metadata for HOOF token. Welcome to the DaVinciGraph Token Metadata Manager. If you'd like to learn more about metadata in detail, just click on Learn More. Or, to use a standard structure for your token, simply click on Use Template. You can also watch our metadata video to see it in action and learn more about metadata. Check out the link in the video description. Keep this part unchanged to ensure the image logo is added to your token's metadata during creation. You can update your logo later with DaVinciPix, and we'll discuss this in more detail in another video. To add more metadata, simply click on the green plus button. For the hoof token, we only set the X handle and the website link, which is a fake data for this tutorial. Then, click on Review to double-check your metadata information. Once reviewed, you can set the metadata. Our metadata is set, and we can move on to the next step: expiration and renewal. On the Hedera network, tokens automatically expire in 90 days if not renewed. You can choose your own expiration and renewal period, but sticking with the default settings is perfectly fine. Keep in mind that after 90 days, the network will automatically charge a small fee of $0.026 from the account you are building token with to renew the token. We'll leave this part as is. A fault freeze status. This setting determines whether Hedera accounts are frozen or unfrozen by default in relation to this token. If the status is set to frozen, an account must be unfrozen before it can receive the token. We'll leave this part at its default setting and not change it. In the Hedera network, the transaction memo lets you add a brief, human-readable message to a transaction up to 100 bytes in size. You can add unique identifiers or reference numbers to keep track of your transactions easily, or include details about the transaction's purpose to make everything clear. For hoof token, we simply add Hello Future. Now that everything is set, let's go ahead and hit the Create Token. Now, you can review all the information about the token once more. If everything looks good, and you're sure about your choices, just click on Create, and then approve the transaction with your wallet. That's it. Your token is now created and transferred to your wallet. Congratulations. So, what's the next step? Now you can upload your token logo to DaVinciPix and manage it across the Hedera network. Once uploaded, your token logo will be available on major apps like Hashpack. Plus, whenever you update your logo on DaVinciPix, it will automatically update across the Hedera ecosystem. You won't need to change it individually in each app. This makes it simple to switch themes for special occasions like Christmas, which is a great way to keep your token fresh and engaging for your community. Watch DaVinciPix video to learn more about how it works, and see the other features that can help your token shine across Hedera. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to see your token on the moon.